be able to come back and contribute to this team. And in the end, what was that? What made you make that final decision?
I mean, it means a lot. Having more time with Coach Dawkins, getting me ready for the next level. Also being able to compete with my teammates, my brothers, in the nights to come, and we can accomplish big things coming up. So I'm really looking forward to that.
What did you feel like you gained as far as with all the different places you went, the coaches you worked with, the players that you got to compete against? What do you think that did for you in your game?
I think the biggest thing was experience, something that I lacked for not having played basketball for a long time. So the more input I could just get from all those people, the better. So I was able to travel a little bit, get some more knowledge from different people, including Coach Dawkins just helping me through the whole process. So overall, it was a great experience.
How are you guys dealing with the added expectations now? So you guys had a pretty good year last year. So if you coming back, the expectations are a lot higher now.
I mean, we try to not focus on those things and just do what we've been doing so far that has gotten us this far. I mean, from last year to this year, we just don't try to focus on those things. Just try to take care of things game by game.
Tacko, how have things been looking? I guess started practice a few weeks ago. Last year was a situation where we didn't have a lot of depth. Looks like you got a lot of depth this year. How's the team looking so far?
I would say pretty good. Like you said, last year we didn't have a lot of depth. This year we have so many weapons that we can use both offensively. I mean, our identity is a defensive team, so that's always going to be there. But just having those pieces added to our offensive game is going to be a plus.
I know last year when you don't have a lot of guys available, you really can't. You got to manage the team a little bit. You can't, push everybody 100% the entire game. But now having so many bodies, is your style of play going to be any different? Are you playing any faster?
I mean, I would say, yeah, we can't afford it. Last year we couldn't afford it. This year we can't afford to play a little bit faster. So it's up to coach, however he wants to play. We're just going to follow him.
There's a lot of guys who transferred in last year, couldn't play, set out. They're all eligible this year. Who are you kind of looking forward to seeing out there on the court and seeing what they can do this year?
Every single one of them. Every single one of them. I mean, they all bring things on the table. Aubrey is a great shooter. Roque, good post player. You got Dayon can shoot the ball. Caesar, really crafty. Terrell, great point guard. So all of them really. So yeah.
How ready are you to deal with the physicality of going into Cincinnati, Wichita State, just the overall physicality of this conference is kind of brings?
I mean, I'm going into my third year in the conference, so I would say I'm pretty used to the physicality. I don't know how Wichita State is really, but physicality-wise, I think I'm pretty used to it. I don't think my teammates are too, so it's definitely going to be a battle every night.
Seems like this team is bigger this year with Roykus and with Aubrey.
Yeah.
How much do you think that's going to help you guys out?
A lot. Like I said, we got more depth. We got more people that can come in and contribute, which is going to help us a lot.
What will a successful season look like this year?
Oh, we definitely got to make the NCAA tournament. That's our goal. Like I said, but we always try to take it game by game and just go like we did last year. That's how we got so far last year. And last year, we just need to use that to build off this coming season.
What did you think of the second team selection preseason?
It's definitely an honor. There's a lot of great players in the conference. Definitely an honor to just being considered that way. So I'm just looking forward to coming out there and just being me.
Should you have been a first team selection?
Should I have been the first team selection? Like I said, I don't try to focus on those things. I just try to just keep doing the same things that have gotten me this far, really. And just keep on improving my game.
Tacko, what did you work on to kind of improve your game, and what areas are you hoping to take another step up here in your third season?
Definitely offensively. I think I've added a lot of tools offensively, just know how to use my body and a couple post moves, being able to stay on the court longer, adding to my stamina, and getting stronger. I think I've gotten a lot stronger from last year to this year too.
Kind of talking about getting stronger, getting bigger. I'm sure you've seen these Transformation Tuesday posts. You guys look as bigger as a team. Talk me through a daily diet of yours. What do you have to eat every day to get bigger?
I mean, I've gotten into trouble for not eating enough with Alex. He makes me eat a lot. Like,
what's
probably close to 6,000 calories a day, at least. I'm not saying I eat 6,000 calories a day, but he tried to make me 6,000 calories a day with protein shakes, which he gives to everybody. Depending on the person, like me, he gives me more protein shakes than he does to anybody else. So just that kind of regimen that we've been following all summer. And really, I've been here the whole time with Alex. Like, I didn't take a break since as soon as the season was over last year. I was right back at it because I had to get ready for the draft and stuff. Then decided to come back and just kept going.
Tacko, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I know, was here a couple weeks ago. What was that like, meeting one of the NBA legends who, you know, some people have compared your game to his?
I mean, it was a great experience. I would never imagine that I would meet him in my life. And he came, he talked to us, gave us some great advice, showed me a couple of things, and it was definitely a great honor meeting him.
He showed you a couple of things. What kind of things did he talk to you about?
I mean, he's, like you say, he's probably one of the, in my opinion, he's the greatest player of all time. He's definitely the greatest center of all time. So just playing in the post, what it takes to be a leader in the team, and I asked him about those things that has taken him that far as winning all those championships, and he was really helpful in that way.
Tacko, did you get new goggles?
Yeah.
It looked like you had
contacts.
Contacts. Okay.
Yeah, I got contacts.
You had a few problems last season. How is that adjustment?
I mean, I just got them now, so I'm going to try to get used to them by the season. So I think it's going to be. I think I'm for right now. I like them better because I feel like I can see better. So we'll see how it goes.
What is the expectation for this basketball team this year? Obviously, you had a great run last year, limited depth, but you guys did what you did. I mean, is the expectation now to take another step up, compete for a championship, you know, get to the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, I mean, as a basketball team, we always want to compete for championships. We don't want to do worse than we did last year. We want to do better. Last year we made the NIT. We had a good season. We want to have an even better season. So this year we're looking forward to making the NCAA tournament, definitely.
With those higher expectations comes more pressure, maybe from the outside. How do you guys deal with the pressure to succeed?
I mean, we just got to take care of each other. It's just focus on the group and what we need to do to get better each and every day. And if we do that, everything else is going to take care of itself.
Because of the outlook of this season, you guys had high, of those expectations. Are you looking forward to this season maybe more so than your previous couple here at UCF?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. This season, just where I see us going this season, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Yeah.
How about, you know, year two under Coach Dawkins, knowing his expectations? What does that do for the team as you go into year two under him?
Oh, a lot. He always tried to push us over our limit. He always had high expectations on all of us since the day he got here. Mm-hmm. Me personally, I would think the first meeting we had was him telling me how much I can change the game. Even though back then, I mean, I was a sophomore, and he definitely built my confidence a lot. And I think he has done it for every single player in the team. Just those kind of things really has helped us.
Yeah, how much does his personality and kind of his work ethic rub off on you guys? I mean, did you kind of take on his persona or personality, but he seems kind of demanding. He knows what you guys can do.
Yeah, I mean, demanding, but we know he wants what's best for us. So everything he asks us to do is just for us to make the next step forward. So and a lot of guys, all the guys have really bought into it. That's why we have gone this far. And if we keep doing those same things, we'll have a pretty successful season.
Did you put on a lot of bulk in this? I mean, you look bigger there in the shoulders and everything like that. I mean, what did you do this off season? Just besides try out for the NBA.
Spent a lot of time in the weight room with Alex. Ate a lot of food, which he made me do it, but I did it. It was the best things for me. So yeah, those things. I was in the weight room a lot with Alex. Yeah.
How much confidence do you have going into your junior year now?
I mean, I have a lot of confidence. Coming into my junior, I think I've had enough experience just being in this conference and going into my third year. So there's really nothing that I haven't seen, really. So I'm very confident.
What's one thing that you